Hello everyone. Welcome back to Commander Review for Magic the Gathering. Today we're talking about Zhang, Liao, Hero of Hefei. Now let me know in the comments below if I'm pronouncing any of this wrong. I may be pronouncing Hefei wrong as well, or Hefei. I'm going to say Hefei for this video, and I'm going to refer to this card as the Hero of Hefei. The Hero of Hefei is a human soldier. It's a 3/3, and it costs 4 generic mana and 2 black mana, and it has 1 ability. Whenever the Hero of Hefei deals damage to an opponent, that opponent discards a card. So very weak compared to things like Nicol Bolas, that when it deals damage to when it deals any damage to a player, it's going to discard that opponent's entire hand. Again, and this is one of those ones that I was just kind of reading through quickly, and I missed out on a cool opportunity here. The Lord of Hefei just deals damage to an opponent, and that opponent discards a card. It doesn't have to deal combat damage, which is really cool, and I missed that detail. So you probably could do some fun deck ideas or interactions that I am not going to talk about. So let me know in the comments below, because I completely missed that detail. There are no card rulings for this card, but it is important to note that, again, I misread this when I first was doing these slides, so it can deal any kind of damage to an opponent, and that opponent discards a card. So there are cards out there to take advantage of that, and I would love to read and hear what those are in the comments below. Hear what those are? Here, hold on. Read and see. There we go. I know how to talk. I got it. Card to synergize with this commander is Megrim. Whenever an opponent discards a card, Megrim deals 2 damage to that player. So let's continuously have our opponents discard cards and bleed them out throughout the game. The deck idea that I'm going to be putting this commander in is also the popular EDH rec idea. I don't know why that would be, but it is a discard tribal deck. It's all about wanting your opponents to discard cards, and for you to get value from that, as well as that's your win condition for the game by draining your opponent's life every time they discard a card. So since my deck idea is the popular deck idea on EDH Rec, and frankly the only deck idea for this commander on EDH Rec, the other deck idea you could go with is Human Tribal. It is a human, and so you could do an aristocrat human tribal deck where you are making zombies, you're making humans, and you're doing crazy shenanigans. And then lastly, I wanted to do something a little unique for this commander, but it was kind of hard to find something that would really fit. Since we are going to be putting things into your opponent's graveyard, and we're going to be forcing them to discard things and yada yada yada, why don't we build a mono-black theft deck? The only problem with mono-black theft is it's not heavily supported in just mono-black. If you want to build theft deck, you'd usually see mono blue or mono red, and then black would be a color that's added in to those archetypes. But building a mono black theft deck would be really cool because it's not really there. Like on EDH Rec, there's no mono black theft decks, which is actually not true because we have Turgid. So when I looked this up on EDH Rec, I don't know why I couldn't find that, because Turgid is a perfect theft commander, and it would work perfectly with the Hero of Hefei. So I don't know why I wasn't able to find that. I should have probably just looked up that card, Turgid, and then just like got some synergistic cards from that deck, because that's all that deck cares about is stealing cards. So I don't know how I missed that detail, but anyway, mono black theft is totally doable, and I am a fool for saying otherwise, but that is going to be it for this card. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this deck idea. This card is a discard commander, which is cool, but it is not the strongest. And for 6 mana, 3/3, and you have to deal some form of damage. Thankfully, it's not just combat damage. That does put it up on my list of like power, but the fact that you do have to play it, you have to deal some form of damage with it just to get a single card discarded from your opponent's hand is pretty expensive, very expensive. So find a way to build around it and have a lot of fun. Maybe have this as like a backup commander to your Turgid deck or to your Tiny Bones deck if you want to like tone down the power of your deck by toning down the power of your commander. That's one of the reasons why I do the deck builds the way I do them, is because sometimes I'll build a deck, it's fun, it's cool, it's got synergy, but the commander like pushes it over the top and makes it very strong and powerful. So sometimes it's nice to have a different commander to swap out. If I want to play a more casual, lower leveled game, this would be a great commander for those situations, because it is super expensive and it doesn't do nearly as much as some of the other commanders do. But that's going to do it for this commander. Let me know if there's anything in the comments below that I missed. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more Magic the Gathering content, specifically the commander review, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified when those videos come out. I'm doing much better at staying on top of like making these slides, updating my tier list sheet. I still haven't found a way to like make the tier list bigger in a way that I like to design it, so it's easier for you guys to read. But generally I don't want to spend too much time on the tier list videos anyway, because I'm trying to keep all of these videos short, because I like keeping them short, mostly for you guys, so that way if you ever have a rules question, you can easily find it in these videos, or if you have a deck idea that you are looking for. I like keeping these videos short for that reason. It's easy to find things because they're short videos. Also, it's easy for me because it means I'm not taking forever editing a video, uploading the video, so on and so forth. So I'm going to keep the tier list videos short, but I will try and find a way to make it a little bit easier to identify what cards are what in the tier list, for you guys to be able to see that better, because I do agree it is kind of small, and this set in particular is going to be very large with 31 cards. If I remember correctly, it's 31 commanders, so that's going to be a very full tier list for me to talk about. But I will do what I can to make that work for you guys, because I want you guys to be able to enjoy the tier list videos as much as you enjoy the individual card review videos. So I also want to do some rules videos in the future, maybe go back to the Will of the Council playlist and break those videos down into smaller segments like I've done here, because again, I enjoy the short videos, and I think it's great to get rules out there to you guys, the players, so that way if you ever have a question about a rules interaction, hopefully my rules videos will be able to help with that. So that's something I'm going to be working on in the future too, so hit the bell to get notified for that. In the meantime, while you're waiting for videos to come out, go check out some of my other videos. I got my little sticky note here because my list is getting long. Work has been busy, and so like the videos have been piling up. But you can go check out Final Fantasy X, a completion playthrough of that game. Final Fantasy X Blitzball, it's a whole series just dedicated to me playing Blitzball. Dark Souls 2, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and by the time this video comes out, you guys will already know that I have started God of War 1, which has been fantastic, and cool to be able to play and experience the story that Kratos talks about in the God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok games, which is the first ones that I've ever played of this series. So I'm very excited to continue that. Go check those videos out. Also, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to get your guys' thoughts on me blending my two loves together, my love of games and my love of Magic, and talk about universes beyond concepts and ideas. How would Jak and Daxter look in a Magic the Gathering format? How would God of War look in a Magic the Gathering format? Dark Souls, and Dark Souls has been popular. People have done custom cards for Dark Souls for a long time now. At least it feels like a long time. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. And I'd love to be able to maybe make some small videos about that, where we could discuss in the comments, or maybe I do a stream of it and we discuss like a set. What would a set look like if we did Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order or something like that? So I'm very excited to keep making videos for you guys. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Plenty of content to come and big projects in the work here. I just gotta get through a couple more things with work, and then we'll be set to go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!